don't worry about that. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to think little of it, like it's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a stoic mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because when you easily upset by all these things, obviously you placing too much value on the opinions of others. They don't mean shit. They just sit there like little gnats and flies trying to aggravate you. You know what I'm saying? Would you cause would one fly being in your house, would that cause you to fucking leave your house? Are you gonna
burn
kill
the house down?
and just, you know, flies are gonna be in the house.
Right.
It's summertime. It's all kind of fruit everywhere. Flies gonna come in your house, bro. But what, are you gonna leave the house because of that? Or are you just gonna move them out the way and move on? You know what I'm saying? That's what these people that come against us, they're like flies. They're vain. They're vanity. You know what I'm saying?
It said, Hebrews 12:3, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds.
Right. Consider that. Consider you're gonna have dudes say, "Oh, what these niggas with dresses, man. You know, these niggas ain't talking about, you know, money. Our people can, you know, we want Black Wall Street back again. These niggas ain't talking about that. You know, all these different shit that these people are saying. Oh, well, y'all hate LGBTQ. What
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
haters.
You guys hate women. Nah, man. And it's gonna come more and more because now we get to the point Esau is gonna have to issue up false reports on us and say XYZ about us. But hey, it's all right because it's the same thing happened with Yahawashi. So that is what likely could make somebody faint if you don't understand that these things will happen. That's why it says to consider Yahawashi, because so you won't be unaware if these things happen to you.
Yep.
So go ahead.
It say, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, that ye be weary and faint in your minds. Ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Right, and I'm gonna look up that word for faint.
Kind.
That'd be a good definition. That word for faint is ekluo, and it means to loose, to unloose, to set free, to weaken, to exhaust, to have one's strength relaxed, to enfeebled, to be enfeebled through exhaustion, to grow weak, to grow weary, to be tired out. So you can't give your spirit over to that shit, man.
Right.
Once you feel yourself being worn out and tired all the time, you have to do what you have to do in order to get back on track, man.
Yeah.
You can't, because that's Satan grinding at your spirit. Because if you worn out to that point, you could get taken out.
Yeah.
Because that's when drastic things start happening. That's when that's when basically you're gonna be like a squirrel caught in the corner, trying to scratch his way out of the situation. No, you have to have more patience, use wisdom with your situation in order to alleviate what you're going through, in order to keep going, in order to keep striving against these satanic forces, man. Because I tell you, every day we got, you know, because things happen to us in the flesh, but it happens first in the spirit. So these are literal principalities, demons, witches and warlocks coming against us, man.
Yeah.
So knowing that it's a spiritual battle, you have to take on the armor of the spirit, not the armor of the flesh. You know,
it's a mentality that you gotta adopt when you are feeling exhausted.
Yep.
It's a mentality you gotta adopt when it's fourth quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking in carnality, man. Kobe Bryant. If you watch highlights of Kobe Bryant in the fourth quarter, he's balling, man. When he sits on the bench, you don't see a look of tiredness in his face, man. He has that hunger in his eyes to win, and that's what he did, time and time again, just overcoming that exhaustion, overcoming OT, being double team, triple team the whole game, man. He don't give a fuck, man. All that was in his eyes was winning. You know, as carnal as it is, that's the mindset you gotta have spiritually, though. But it say
because we're right to the finish right now.
Yeah, this brother.
We're right to the grinding. we're right to the we're triple OT. Everybody's worn out in the everybody's worn out in the flesh.
Yeah.
Brothers are holding on to this truth for dear life. But in those moments is what counts the best. Like what final decisions you decide to make to push through, have you feeling to push through, feeling weary. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures don't say you can't be tired, but you have to fight through it and still do what you got to do. You can't say, "Well, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a whole month off and not do anything. I'm gonna not go and preach and do what I gotta do." No, you have to do what you have to do regardless.
John. Hey, every brother gotta have a flu game, man.
Yeah.
But it say Hebrews 12 verse 5, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourge every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So, hey, if we don't get chastened, speaking what it say as with sons, man. If your son fuck up and you don't beat his ass, man, you don't really love him, cause you just allow him to do whatever he wants.
Right. That's a rhetorical question, because he's trying to make appeal to the audience right there. And Paul saying is like, who was out there has a son that your dad didn't get on his ass? You know what I'm saying? That is a principle, a fact of life. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, brother.
It say, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. And that's why you see niggas in the world maneuvering, man. Now, we know now the judgment is coming upon you, so a lot of you people getting caught up, man. But shit, dudes like just random dudes like Soulja Boy, Quavo, you know what I'm saying? Takeoff, random J. You don't see them catching hell on IG. You see them living it up. Well, why is that? Because the Most High consider them bastards, man. They have no father in the heavens.
Right.
Verse 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Right. So the reaction from the sons is, even when his father kicks his ass or cusses him out, you still reverence your father, because you understand, like, okay, he did that to help me out. I was being a dickhead, but my dad came in and corrected me. The same with the Heavenly Father. That's why he interjects, because you brothers can't have the mindset, man, what do I do? Man, I've been paying tithes. I've been doing I've been doing my videos. I've been reading the scriptures, man. You still gonna go through it. You're not perfect in the flesh, man. It doesn't matter. I've been doing this. I've been blah, blah, blah. I don't know why the Lord put me through this. Look, it's guaranteed. It doesn't matter how much you do. It does not matter. It's not for any one particular thing that the Lord chastises you. I mean, it could be certain moments, brothers, you fuck up, and then you know exactly, like, damn, I need to stop. I need to stop doing that. But it's other times when you don't completely know. But it's just a general thing the Lord is putting you through, and He's just chastising you, because the chastisement that's going to go into it works something great. So go ahead.
Hebrews 12 verse 10. It say, for they verily for a few days chastening us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
So we're chastised so that we can partake in the blessing, man. Being fucking airlifted out of America while it's destroyed. Don't you want that?
Yeah.
So what the fuck? I mean, if Jake, man, what is a piece of pussy worth when America is gonna be the fucking, when you can see missiles on the way here and there's no way out? You got your little harem of how many girls you dealing with, all y'all about to get hit with missiles. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that was worth at that time is godliness, what you did for the Most High.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be worth you, Mr. Pickup Artist. I got all the hoes, and nah, that's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
You what I'm saying? None of that is gonna matter. What's gonna matter is how holy you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And if the Most High has chosen you, so
Sure.
why? How much more is it now to have that mindset? We endure, and we got to put off the little shit of the world, and probably not, have as much of this or as much of that as we are accustomed to, but give way to doing this work.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, then in the times to come, it means something. In the times to come, we see more of the value of what the suffering is worth. But we just have to go through it right now, because I'm telling you, as man, we're this close, brothers. The little bullshit we catching now, man. The Lord's about to lift us up on a higher level, man. The Most High about to He said, "You shall get fame and praise
Yeah.
in the lands where y'all put to shame."
Put to
Man, we
shame.
about to be superstars out here, man.